Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys couldn't get it done in overtime last week, a game that ended. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out technically in his year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback for the Vikings.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stepped up past the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Caden Turner getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. His pass, right side. Going to be caught by Harris. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Fair catch. Taken. And they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 12 yards.
On the play fake. Down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Josh Metellus, the safety. Gets in there and brings him down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
2nd down. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Down the field, but it's Ball's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but he's taken not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Play fake.
47-yard line.
It's McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. And McCarthy is going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a determined run there. Inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. From the 38 down, here's 2nd down and a yard. Another run here for Robinson. And that'll give him the first down. Sample made after the pickup of 3. 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From 41, here is 2nd down and 7.
And 7. At the Cowboys 31.
Now Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. And it's Mark, the linebacker, there on the stop.
At the 30-yard line.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On play action, here's Dak. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush. And that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up the 1st down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete for C.J. Ham.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
On third down, it's Robinson. And they'll only get a couple on this one until the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
That was second down throw for Prescott. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for down.
Formation for the Cowboys.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now he'll just pick this one out there. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And here comes Robinson. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
14 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 14.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And they'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down. Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
The throw is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
shut down in the opening quarter. He makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about one. Damone Clark there to get him down. Now timeout for an injured player. It's Justin Jefferson, a man they cannot afford to lose. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Right side, and it's caught in by Miller. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They run over center with Robinson. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carries.
He was brought down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
To throw is McCarthy. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Vikings first down.
Robinson will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score. First down. Tackling there, just a short game. It is 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Javon Hargrave in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Will be swung out wide to Spears. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Vikings offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance and he had it end. He does. 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy. Right here, down the field, will fall, incomplete. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Peyton Turner. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
3rd and 14.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
First down, Minnesota.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3. At the 31-yard
Pitch
line.
to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Pass might have even lost a yard there.
Down behind the line of
He
scrimmage.
sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with that.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tag on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. They come up with 1st and 10. And they manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Spears, the ball carrier.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Jack to throw. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Spears. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
1st down, Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down.
A loss of 1.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line had to be some adjustments up. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
Can you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike? I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field positions to start this drive. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he'll get forward for a punt. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Justin. They'll knock him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
10 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
The coverage by DeVone Clark.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. I try to pitch one forward. Was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
The coverage by DeVone
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. They'll knock him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Prescott now. He'll let this go deep for Tobin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. Prescott. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that'll set up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with first and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 25, here's second and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, a loose football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Javon Hargrave. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Vikings offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive. First and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Intended for Josh.
Second and 10.
Incomplete. The coverage by DeVone.
Up to throw is McCarthy. The left side, it's caught by Felton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route down, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From 31, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Running left, it's Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Felton. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. He is met and dropped. Couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd
That's
down.
a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's going to have the first down, so they convert it on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 more on that count. He is churning out the yard. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, here's Dak. The Vikings have got it. He gets free. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one fielded at the 15. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd. Moving left, he'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Pistol now for Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At their 48
on the play fake. Dak. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And nice work there after the catch. And he's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First down.
Oh, the ball's out. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On the ground now with Jones. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. It's 3rd and 2.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
He'll step up and run this.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll take off again. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and goal.
Now it is 1st and goal. These two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. Powering forward. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing is Prescott. And it brings up second down. Now Prescott. A quick slap taken by Lamb. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboy.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. Very snap. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Prescott again. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
10 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run the draw. That's Spears. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys.
First down. Prescott.
Down.
There's a short run to Ferguson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Dak to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Swagger by plenty. It was 3rd and 2, and they got 8.
That's another.
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is
Good with the extra points. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This one complete to Oliver. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
A run. It's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
On the tackle.
Third down.
No gain.
3 to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. And the defense can't come up. Stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get a CD Lamb. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll throw again. Dak. That's taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good.
Again, Prescott to the air. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 3. To the air again. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Prescott. That one too far in front. It is incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try it now with Spears. And he is going to strike the boys first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again as he has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5.
Just think back here in this game alone. How many have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer. They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright, and it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And they're going to get it once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
This one, deep downfield for Mingo. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one complete, right side. And he's in! Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Riker good with the extra point. Vikings will add one more onto their big lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Spear. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Prescott. Here comes the screen to Spear. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. Now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Forced out wide. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. To throw is Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third and long.
And it's third down.
Try the jet sweep here. Let's see what they can get. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a first and second down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on third down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchdown. And out to the 20-yard line. Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with speed. And he'll get this past the 25 out to the 27. A pickup himself.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.